How are you? I'm Steve. Welcome to Woodworking Must-Class live stream, the channel where I have to fix mistakes that I made the day before on a live stream because I rushed it. How are you all? I trust you are well. Let me just get the chat up. Yeah, what happened yesterday, I'm trying to get these two things out. Why is that not working? There we go. I tried to rush things, and this chopping board, which I've made for a friend down the road that owns the best cake shop in Queensland, I reckon. And what I did that I normally don't do, I glued this half up and then this half and then joined them together, which is not a bad thing to do, but I rushed it. What I normally do is I will do one half, then I'll do the other half, and the next day I will come back, I will machine both halves separately, so I'll shoot them on the jointer, then put them through the thicknesser, then join them up, then I've got a flat board. Unfortunately, what happened yesterday, because I was in such a rush, look at that, when I've glued it together, I've glued it and I've got a twist in it. No dramas, it just means extra work. So what I've got to do is take off the high side. So it's high on the other side of the board, there and there, or if I turn this around, it's high on this side or that side of the board. So because I've got a bit of a blemish here, g'day Ray, how are you mate? I thought I might as well start taking this area down here and we'll flatten it. Once I've got it flat on one side, it really is an issue. Then I just put it straight through the thicknesser and we're back to doing things well. T-Bone, g'day mate, how are you? Oh dear, that'll learn me to rush things, won't it? So what I did to determine where the twist is, these are called winding sticks. These are actually made out of mile. Very, very hard Australian hardwood, but very stable. They just don't move. So they're parallel and they're square. So I put one on there and one on there. And if you hold it up, let's see if I can hold it up to the camera, you'll see. Hang on, let's see if we can manipulate this camera a bit. You'll see that they aren't parallel, and this end here is actually sticking up higher. Can you see that? This end sticking up higher, so that means that's what I've got to knock off. Then, when I get it flat and it doesn't rock, I can then put it through the thickness and we're good to go. G'day Wombat, how are you mate? Oh, we're going to see, let's see if we can break 57 days straight. No, not even going to try it. Oh dear. So I've got to concentrate on taking this off here. So I don't know. I really don't know what plane to use. I might, let's see how this one's going. Could do with a little bit of what's that? It does look like a dog's breakfast when I'm ripping this out, but it's okay because all I want to do is get it flat. Once I've got it flat, then I'm okay. Let's see how much more I've got to take off. La-da-dee. That is almost done it. Just a little bit more, I think. And for that I'll use a finer set plane, I think. Which way are we going? Grain's going that way, so I'll go that way. Yep. stick on with that one. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a mild inconvenience. And I thought I'll make some feet for the snooker cue rack. That's come up really nice. Okay, I reckon. I don't know if I lose any sleep over that. Let me give it a rock and roll. Ah, Andy, g'day, how are you? Boz, how are you too? Oh, look, it's all happening. Oh, dear. So this has got a more. No, we're going to have to take some more off. What would we? Should be asleep. Master of mistakes today, I tell you. Oh dear. I might just go for a longer plane. Get the heavy artillery out. Oh. Yesterday, if you were watching yesterday, you might recall I said I always do the boards oversized, and here's a good reason why. Ah, look at that. Okay, got a bit of a rock there. Just wondering if I should knock anything off that side. I might do a diagonal cut in a minute. Yep. Knock a bit off. This here as well. I got up this morning and had plans to do all these great things. I came down through the thicknesser, and went, I don't think it's working. Hello, Steve. How are you? Oh, hello, Madison. Are you watching Papa? You're going to end up in the shed with Papa, and we're going to have fun. We're going to make such a mess. That's my other new granddaughter. There you go. And heart energy out to you. Oh, let's see. Shouldn't you be checking the underside since you're in Australia? No, it was upside down when I started. Don't be like that. Roscoe, howdy. It's my wedding day and I'm going to bed. Well, what are you doing watching me? Off you go. Congratulations as well. Well, I tell you what, many happy years of marriage. I hope I'm not saying you have a marriage like Sue and I, but it lasts as long as Sue and I, because it's wonderful. We've been manacled together now, I think, for 44 years. So congratulations on you, Roscoe. That's wonderful. There's one more of us and one less of them. Ah, dear. Too many years. That's what your mum would say, not what I'd say. Oh dear. It's getting less, so we've got a little bit more to go there. I might actually do one straight through the middle, and we'll see what happens. What are we on? Oh, that way, okay. Oh, hang on. I don't know, that's all right. I'm going to tidy up my workshop over Christmas. Oh, sick of it. Every time I move something, another big lump of rubbish falls on the floor. Had fun. Oh, look at that. Nearly out. Have a close-up. Nearly, very nearly out. Ah. You just won a record lathe on eBay. Not going to get it as in there. Four. Hey, what's that? Andy, just won a record lathe on eBay. But mate, going to get it as in, oh, tier 4. Same as, oh no. That's a problem. Or is that a CL4? Hey, which do you prefer? So we're talking record. They're chucks. Do you like the, is it a CS3 or the CS4? I personally like the CS3 or the CS3 or SC3. I think it's a much nicer chuck, and with the big chuck key you get, I think you get a better tension than the 4 has got that little Allen key sort of knob thing on the end, and you can't, I don't think you can get as good a tighten as you can on the 3s. But hey, that's just me. I had to go and buy another one the other day because I'm lazy and I'm sick of changing jaws. All right. I'm thinking that might be it. I'll try it on the table saw in a minute. That's good there, so I'll just go over to the table saw. You'll have to trust me on that because I've got the camera out in the other shed. So I'm just going to make sure if I don't have any wobble on this. That's a very, very slight one there. So, I think that's actually in the middle. It's got to be in the middle. So I'll just take something out of the middle and we should be pretty well good to go. CS4 is what I have, but get CS3 for bigger jaws. I don't know, is there a difference in the jaws? I just think it's the way they go together. I like the 3. And Mike Davies from Record Power, mate, if you're watching, happy Christmas to you and everyone else associated with Record. Hope you have a great year. I'll just go over and we're good that way. So I'm just going to take A little bit more off on these corners. We should be okay. I'm hoping. So I went and bought a new drill yesterday. My old drill, after 38 years of faithful service, and what did it cost me? It cost me $99 38 years ago. It is finally, well, it hasn't totally given up the ghost, but the bearings in the head have gone, and by the time you mess around, fix it. Bob has entered the building. I think I'm not going to lose too much sleep. I might give it a little bit more of a... Hello, Bob. There is no food here. Have you been left alone? Or did you just thought you'd make a cameo appearance? Where is he? There you go. You can see his tail wagging. No, he's moving. He's having a seat. He's expended all of his energy coming down here. There he is. Bob. He's not even going to talk to me. That's it. He's worked out the air conditioner's on in the shed. Ah, okay. Let's see. What did I reckon? I'll just give it a all over smooth. See what happens. Yeah, no, he's just, nah, not interested. Just come in, that's it. Whoa! Well, that's good money if you can get it. Selling it for twice the new price. No replaceable jaws. Yeah, the only thing is I sometimes go to, I don't know if you've seen those expanding jaws with the rubber stops on them. So if you've finished a bowl and all of a sudden, you've got to do something else, you can put it back on. I mean, you can use, I've forgotten what is it a plug chuck? You can make one of those up, but with these rubber ones, it's quite nice. I should leave this as a textured board. I think that's going to be... I keep saying I think it's going to... Oh, no movement that way. No movement that way. Let me check it over here. Hey, Bobster. Yeah, dear. I think that is going to do us. Although, I still got just a little. Oh, okay, it's the middle. It's the middle we've got to take out. You want to go out now? Make your mind up. Go on, let's go. So let me just get a straight edge and have a look, see what we've got happening here. Oh. Aha! And there is the problem. Right there and there. That's all right. Right there. That'll do. All right, I'm just going to whip into the machinery shed. I'll throw that through the thicknesser. And while we're there, I thought, oh, this is how this came up really nice after it was oiled. So I'm happy with that. And I just want to make some feet. So I thought I'll machine up a bit of blackwood or something. Got something around here. Yeah, this bit there. Yeah, this bit here. Machine that up, and we'll make some feet. So come with me next door, and we'll do these. It's going to get noisy because I'm going to turn the dusty on. Okay. Go with the thicknesser. Got that C. Might get some out, possibly. Lovely picture in the backyard. That's always a good sign. It means I'm cutting the high spots off. That's it. So we can have that there. So you might go over to the router in a minute. Let me just put that there. And that is pretty darn good. Oh. Oh. Put these back up. Yeah. No rock, I love that. Done. We've rescued it from the grave. Oh. Now I think I'll put a routed edge around it, which will go over the router shortly. Where are we up to? Beyond the Bench Woodworking. Merry Christmas and a Merry Christmas to you too. Bob's come in. No. The floor's in use because the benches are full. Michael, g'day. Yeah, it's not long enough, unfortunately, to get around. So that's the extent of the lead with the Dusty. You got the air conditioner on? Certainly do. Oh, mate, how are you finding up there? Have you copped the storms at all, Frank? What did they do? Oh, how tidy your workshop is. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? What's that thing on the floor? What thing on the floor? There's a heap of thing on the floor. I've got grinders on the floor. I've got a drill press I've got to put together on the floor. I've got B boxes over there on the floor. I've got a stool there that I've got to finish. There's a stool there that's nearly finished. And it's going to get tidy. It will. Thanks, John. Are you talking about my workshop being tidy? Is that what looks good? Yeah, that's it. We're going to get the monster out shortly. Going to go on to the dreaded router. Oh dear, oh dear. What we might do first, I might sand that. The old sand around. Oh. Give it a bit of a hit with 100 grit. There we go. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh. Oh. I was going to put it on that, but I won't. I mentioned I don't like that paper. And I've got a stack of it, so I've got to use it all up. I might give it to my son when he comes up. Oh, what grit now. I've got an old 180, that'll do. This stuff I like. I like Hermes. Okay, I notice I've got 2 marks. There's one here. Come here, don't be shy. Come on, come over here. There's one there, which is an inclusion, and there's a bit of a veneer slip there. So I've just got to fill those up, and I'll use Jarrah and walnut. And for those of you who don't know my trick for filling, put masking tape either side of where you're going to fill. I didn't always used to do it this way. I used to just get a handful of bog and pretend I was a panel beater and just throw it on. So I've got a gap in there, and I've got a gap here. By putting the masking tape next to it, it makes it so much easier to clean up. So we'll put Jarrah in here. And we'll put a bit of walnut in here. Like that. And if you look, that's a mess to clean up, but because you use masking tape, you've got that little bit to do. And that little bit. Isn't that? That is just so good. Jeffrey, I still do it after all these years, mate. Oh dear, I'll just wait for those to dry, and I'll just sand this bit up. I don't know how long I need it. Let me get a measuring stick. I want to go about 30 mil over that, so get about 120. So it's 240 I want. Oh, look at that. 240 and a little bit. Okay, we'll go there. This is for the feet for the cue stand. That I made the other day. I don't know why I'm marking it all the way around. I'm just wasting pencil. Yeah, look, they are a great sander. I think that applies to everything though, Andy. Once it stops working, it's useless. I've got these and a couple of other Festo ones, but for my money, I like this one. The reason this is actually cheaper than the Festo one. Festo ones work really well, but the thing I like about this is you actually have an on-off switch. Festo ones, if you pick them up, they go off straight away, whereas when an on-off, it doesn't. And you've also got speed regulation. So I've got a much older Festo and a newer Festo. They're up in another shed. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, what have we got? 100, we'll go 180 again. Okie dokie. What I'm going to do is just, while I was sanding that, I noticed I've got some blemishes here, so that can be the underside. Or, hang on. No, I've got more blemishes on this side. It's just tear out, so I'll have this as the upside. So I'm just going over to the saw now and cutting it across there. There we go, there's the saw, and that's where I'm going. Oh. If I can navigate over here. All right. Now, I think we'll go over to the monster. Da-dee-dum, ba-dee-dee-dee. First of all, we'll do this one. What I'm going to do is just a, it's not an OG, it's just a profile, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to do the end grain first. See that? Here you go. And then I'll do the long grain. do the end grain first. Then if you get any tear out, when you run the profile down the side, it will disappear. Okay, so that's obviously not straight, but I didn't want to do it all in one pass. Now I will. This is very hard stuff. It's blackwood. I'm going to clean this up. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. We might just run it straight down there. It's looking quite nice. I'll leave that there for the tick. So that's the profile I ended up with. And we'll just sand the top off. Had a little ridge on there I didn't want. And that's looking quite nice. A little bit of a burn in here, so we'll just take that off. With, oh, I don't know what we start. We'll start with a bit of 100. And that's the other thing, if you do it in steps instead of trying to do it in one pass, you reduce the risk of burning, so your clean-up time is a lot quicker too. Well, I'll use a bit of 100 on that. And same here. I'll hit that with a bit of, what's that, 180? Just all around the profile. It's all nice and clean. And I'm just going to arrow those corners. I don't like them really sharp. Oh, give it a bit of 240. There we go. That's a bit rough there. So. that's nice and clean. And that's nice and clean. Now I've got to divide it in half, which should be about 120 each way. I go 120 and I mark, actually I think I'll just go and dock that on the saw now, and then we'll be ready to fit. And also that chopping board should be right. One side to the other one. Just clean the dags up on there. You can see where the saw's cut and it's just, whoops, just chipped out. We'll just clean that up with a bit of sandpaper. Knock the sharp edges off again. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. I just looked at the clock. 10 past 12. I've got to take my car in 1:30. They started to do a wheel alignment a few days ago and ran out of time, so I've got to take it back. But it's all right. We'll have this finished first. So now, this is what I wanted this for. I shall screw these onto the bottom. Of that. So that's how it will look when it's all done. I'll put a bit of oil on these first, and then I can screw them up later on. You have a look how the oil just changed. This is just natural tung oil I'm using. It just changes the colour so dramatically. Here we go. And I've got some felt I'll put on the bottom so they don't scratch the floor. Not that they should anyway, but huge difference when you put some oil on it though. Just really brings it to life. I'll have a chat as soon as I've done this, and then we'll go over, change the route a bit over, and route the chopping board. And we'll put some oil on that. Not this oil, I've got some food safe mineral oil I'll put on the chopping board. Okay, so leave those, they'll dry, give them one more coat, and then I can screw that on the bottom of the cue stand, and everything is good. Okay, let's have a chat. Where's the chopping board? We'll just knock that off. G'day Earl, how are you mate? Lovely to have you back in. Let me just knock these off. I'll put this on it so you can. They're all gone. You wouldn't even know there was bog in there. All done. Nicely fixed it up. Okay, where are we up to? Oh, please all watch and pray. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Julian, I just missed that one. And if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. I don't, just something I'd love to get 100,000 because it means that I've actually done something with my life. Ah. You're hibernating over Christmas. Well, that's a good thing to do, woodworker. Hibernating at home or hibernating in the shed? I tell you what, mate, yes, I do have the aircon on. It's on 21, but I reckon it's about 24 in here, and the humidity is disgusting. They're so harsh on panel beaters, true but harsh. Oh, that's the sanders, all right. Oh. I love you've all got faith in me. Thanks for that, Julian. I appreciate that. You're all ghouls, you know that, don't you? Redwood. Good on ya. Erwin, hello from the Netherlands. Hello. Hey, welcome. Thanks for dropping in, Erwin. Screws. I was waiting for the sliding door. Screws. No, not on something like that. I was thinking last night, I'm going to do some other things. I don't know if you must remember the old snooker scoreboards, the round ones, the cylinders. I'm going to start making those, and I woke up at 1:30 this morning. Do you think I could get back to sleep? I think it was 2 hours. I was thinking, how can I do dovetails in brass? And so I've decided no, I'm going to stick with, excuse me, I might do the slides actually because your counters go up and down. I might do that in ebony, and I've got this other timber which is called desert rosewood, which is wonderful. I might make the pointers or the markers out of that. But I don't know, that's the job for next year. Are we all good? What's going on? Someone said the video's gone weird. I don't know, let me have a look. Ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum, ba-dum-bum. Oh, is that how I do that?
Guys, we are overstocked in shipping containers all over Australia. You know what that means? We're doing a beat the box.
Oh, good, I don't need ads. Oh, no, I'm all good. I just saw myself. Hey, John, how are you, mate? Bet you're pleased the holidays are here. Good. Hey, bearded fisherman. You bought. I was thinking about that last night too, Andy. I thought, perhaps I should get a milling machine, but it means I'm going to have to buy Sue another sewing machine. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, now I've done that. I don't know whether to put a round over on this. Yeah. Round or a chamfer. What'll I do? I quite like the chamfer actually. Oh, I'm going to do a chamfer just to be different. So let's go back over there and we'll put another bit in there and we'll put a chamfer on this. So I quite like that. I mean, everything else, they're always rounded over. So I like being a bit different. Am I here? Is this where I am? I'm there. Okay, I'll just had to check. Oh, yeah, I think we'll put that one on. So that means I've got to pull this one back up. Oh, come on. There we go. I was going to have a coffee today, but normally I've got a bottle of milk, a glass bottle with milk in it in the fridge, but it was empty after yesterday, so I took it up and I washed it out, and I was doing something else in the kitchen sink, and the next thing, bang, I dropped the bottle, and I tell you what, the glass just went absolutely everywhere. So I cleaned it all up and told Susie I just broke the bottle, so to be careful when she's walking around the kitchen. And she'd bought me a spare glass bottle that I could use, and she said, I've got a spare one. I said, oh, that's great. And she picked it up and dropped it as well. So that's why I'm not having the coffee, because I've run out of bottles. Okay, let's see. I think that's going to look all right. We'll give it a shot. That's all we can do. Whoops. Means I'm going to have to. Oh no! I think we should be all right. Okay, same goes with this. I'm going to do the ends first, because then if I get any tear out or split, it's going to blow out here. But then when I take this pass, it's going to be okay. So I'm just going to spin that with my hand. Yep, that's fine. That on. Eye muffs on. Machine on. Let's go. Is that what I meant? Blowout? We'll clean that up when we come to do the side. That wasn't a full cut, again. That was just a marginal cut. Less stress on the router, less chance of you ruining the job. Again, we've got blowout there. See what I mean? All right, now I'll take the full cut. Last side. There we go. That looks quite nice. It's a bit different. Hey, it shouldn't make a damn bit of difference. It's a present. You're getting it for nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh. So it just, I don't know, it's just different instead of being rounded over. Oh, whoa. Who's that? What am I in trouble for now? Let me just, we'll, hit it again with a bit of 100. Just to take that sharp edge off. Here we go. Yeah, you want to go in, and I'll follow. I just want to finish this off. Hey, you want to say hello? How's your foot going? No, just very sore.
Very, very sore.
Very sore. It's hot, isn't it, darling?
It is terrible.
Susie got to go and take her car in as well.
Okay.
You know where it is, next to KFC. What have you been doing?
Well,
You got gold sparkles all over you,
sparkling.
all on your lips and your chinny chin and your nose.
I've
A lot of silver stuff in your hair too.
Up.
Oh, she was nearly sworded.
I did.
You did. You got it all over your lips. Yeah, go on.
Making Christmas hats and stockings.
There you go. Do you know where it is? You know where it is.
Near KFC.
Yeah. Just go in there and yeah, I'll be in there shortly after you. Mine's not till 2, I think. But yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah. No dramas. Because yeah, well, yeah, because when I come in, then you can leave, or if you finish, just come home.
Yeah, well, I want to go up to Ollie's.
Oh, okay. Now what on at Ollie's? Oh no, you get some juicing stuff. We're just talking about groceries.
I'm sorry, everybody.
We got these, what are they called? Dehydrators.
Yeah.
And you buy all this fruit when it's cheap and it's on special. You slice up and dehydrate it. It's lovely later on.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. I won't be long. Hey, hang on. Who's saying? Ray saying hi. Anthony says, afternoon, Papa. Go and smack him in the ear. Julian says hi. Ian says hi. John said hi. Michael says hi. No, he didn't. He wanted to know if I still had my fingers. Glitter gets everywhere. There you go. That's from Ray.
Okay.
As the actress said to the bishop, yes. Merry Christmas to Sue and the old bloke. Oh, thanks. I'll tell Bob that. All right, Chucky. Won't be long. Gives it a whole new look. I like it. Okay, now we hit it with 180. That was 100. Just knocking the sharp edges off. And I tell you what, I am very happy with that. That was a disaster this morning, and we've turned it around, and we've had a win. Oh. Where have we go? I like that better than the rat. Well, it's different, isn't it? It's different. Okay, where are we up to? G'day, Sal. We got C. Mate, we got a drill to put together if you're still watching me, Anthony. Hey, listen, Wayne, she's older than I am. The old bloke. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't be game to call her an old woman. Ooh, them there's fighting words. It's all good. I didn't say hi because my stream lagged. Oh, there you go. Well, I'll pass the belated one on. No, it's not for Rita. I've got another one for Rita up in the shed. No, this is for someone else. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what I think. You've got that finger thing underneath. Ooh. That's still a little bit sharp there. Wait a minute. As I said, the majority of them, they're all round, so, you know. It's nice to be different. The wood writer did a video on using a dehydrated to dry his. Oh, there you go. I've tried it in a microwave, but I get all impatient. And so I split my timber, Julian. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good to know you're still with me, Ed. Yeah, I'm going to brand it, but it won't. I won't brand it Stephen K because it hasn't got a rattle in it. It'll be a woodworking masterclass one. Seeing I made it on woodworking masterclass. Miles from Illinois. Hey, thanks for joining us, and all the greetings and welcomes from Brisbane, Australia. No, it's the opposite, Julian. It's not so I get free cakes. It's because I've got free cakes. I've still got some yummy vanilla slices in the fridge that I haven't eaten yet. Okay, let's go there. Now this oil here, you can check them out online. Nathan's a nice young fella. It's called Mind Your Beeswax. And he does this incredible beeswax wax. But this is his mineral oil. And I just bought 5 litres the other day from him. But you have a look. See how thick it goes on? It's just gorgeous. You have a look at the colour in this when we start squidging it about. I won't oil the other side because I'm going to put a brand on there. But this will just give you an idea. And those of you that watched the making of this yesterday, you can see just how a little strip of veneer can really accentuate the timber and make it something that's quite unique. I'll see if I can get there. You can just see those red lines either side. That's Jarrah. You know, let's go full screen. That's Jarrah. So I've got Tasmanian oak, a 0.6 mil Jarrah, Blackwood, then Jarrah, Tassie oak, Jarrah, Blackwood, Jarrah, and Tassie oak. And it just lifts the board and makes it something very, very special, even on the end grain, which I'll show you in a tick. It just makes such a difference. Well, I didn't get to do my drill, but I shall do that when I come back from getting a wheel alignment the truck desperately needs. So I know he does send it overseas because did I send you some, John? I can't remember. I know I sent some to someone. It was the wax, but that mineral oil is absolutely brilliant. I couldn't tell you how much it was because I bought a big stack of it, and it took longer to get it. It took 3 weeks to get from South Australia to Queensland. I can get stuff from overseas in a matter of days. And that finish sits on there nicely. Hey, Max! Pleased to see you made it. He did come down and then he left in the huff because no one was eating. Mind Your Beeswax finally has a website. You no longer have to search for the house trying to find them on Etsy. Yeah, they're a great mob to deal with, honestly. Good afternoon, Max. I've said, Miles, nice word, nothing like that where I come. Yeah, well, it's funny because I get people from the US saying, oh, you got beautiful timber in Australia. And I look at the cherry you have over there and the Curra walnut, and I'm thinking, oh, we've got nothing like that here. So I suppose it all depends where you are, if you're going to be happy or not. Yeah, it was you. There you go. John, thanks. We were discussing oils while you were routing. I use great. Look, honestly, anything will work. I saw one race to something about olive oil. I'll get to that in a minute. There's a last minute Chrissy present, this one, Max. You got about 2 hours till you help me with the drill press. Oh, I guess. Yeah, the old maple's beautiful. Oh, John, I'm coming over to your place. There you go. Well, as I said, I've got to go and get my car fixed. So I'll put a brand on that when I come back. And that's finished. I'll give it another coat of oil. How many coats of oil do you put on your board? Oh, look, it depends on the timber, obviously. This is soaking it in pretty quick. I would say I'll give this 3 coats. Sometimes I can get away with only giving it 2 coats, but it just depends on how porous the timber is, I'm guessing. Oh, I was talking about the beehives yesterday. I do that with, crikey, what do I use? Linseed oil. But I'm hoping to start changing over to tung oil, and I'll see how many coats that's going to take. So these feet are nearly dry, but I'll give them another coat. And I'll fit those on later on. I think that's about it. I've got everything done. Done the feet? Yes, I've done the... Anthony's up in the house. He's look, they're done, Ants. I'll give him one more coat, and then I'm going to put felt on the bottom, and I'll screw them onto the pool rack. And Anthony started to play pool. He's getting a new pool cue for Christmas, and he's ticked because Granddad won't let him use it until Christmas. I know, I'm mean. Oh, no, it's all good, Ants. You're a good kid. So's your brother, just in case he's watching. $2 a board, that's ridiculous, John. Even if I got timber for nothing, I'd charge more than that. Your labour's worth something. Max, what is the best timber to make a chopping board out? Whatever you got lying around. That was, this one here was actually, I'll show you the remnants, Max. There you go. That was what it was made out of. That stuff lying down there. So that's blackwood. Honestly, Max, it doesn't matter. You make them out of pine, make them out of Tassie oak, make them out of whatever. I wouldn't go to a cedar. It's too soft. And camphor laurel people like because it smells and it's got natural antibacterial properties. Gee, I'm surprised I got that out in one go. So whatever you got. What do you make your broom heads out of? Use that, mate. Ash is good. Whatever you can do. Anyway, that's it. I shall do, Frank, as soon as I finish here. Although, tell you what, mate, soon as because I've got to go up and get my phone, soon as I wind up, which is going to be in the next 60 seconds, can you give me 2 minutes and then give me a call and I'll be back up in the house? That would be good. Oh, got a job. I don't care, it's still too cheap. Buy it. Sell it for more than that. My brothers aren't either big, what? Oh, doofuses. Oh, that's nice. Are you having a shot at your brother, mate? Anthony, be nice. Scrap, no, well, they're not scraps. They're just bits and pieces I've got around. No olive oil, Rat. No, look, I don't. You want to put olive oil on it, it works fine. I've never had any problem with olive oil. But some people do, apparently. Not me. Whatever works. If you put something on it and it works and you're happy, be about it. More power to you. Use whatever you like. For years, I don't know if I've got any kicking around here. For years I used to use, no, I think it's up in the other shed. I used to use raw linseed oil. I used to buy it from the hardware shop for years. I put it on chopping boards, and then last year I read the label and it had poison on it. To my knowledge, no one's ever died using one of my chopping boards. So there you go. All right, that's it. I gotta go. Yeah, cooking oil is the way to go. Anything you put on a salad, including olive oil. I don't care. All right, well, thank you everyone for joining in. And as promised, I finished that. I was really, well, there you go, there's a conundrum. A dichotomy, no less. I was really happy that the chopping board didn't turn out well and we had to do that adjustment just in case you get that situation. There's no point in throwing your hands in the air or throwing it against the wall. Just work on it and fix it. I'm disappointed that it happened because it meant extra work for me. But there you go. That's woodworking. It's good to have the skills to get yourself out of trouble. And 9 times out of 10, I would say 9.9 times out of 10, when I get into trouble, it's when I'm looking for shortcuts or trying to take the easy way out. And for me, it never seems to work. So anyway, thank you one and all. Look, I'll most likely squeeze another stream in before Christmas. I've got a lot of videos I've got to do over Christmas. So, thank you everyone for being here. And this is Steve pulling the shed door down and saying, remember to keep it sharp. But more importantly, keep it safe. Look after yourself. Be kind to each other. Enjoy your woodwork. And follow the rules. And have the best possible Christmas that you can have. So God bless, Happy Christmas, Happy New Year if I don't catch you again, but hopefully we will talk again soon and I'll have your company in the workshop, at the workbench, very, very soon. Till then, bye for now. See ya.